All right. Confessions of a Nashville songwriter. It's been a few days. I got yelled at last night online for not posting another version, so I sort of did this first thing this morning. Was in a co-write yesterday, and really good write. A couple of good buddies, really good writers, and we were, I don't know, 3/4 of the way through the song, and it was going pretty well, and we liked it, and we really have been working hard on it and kind of grinding on every line, every word, which is what you have to do. And one of my co-writers, I'm going to name him, Adam Wood, great writer, great guy from Muscle Shoals, Alabama. He, roll tide, y'all. I didn't go there. I just love saying that. Anyway, we were in this song, and Adam says, he starts smiling. He's playing this little part, and we're working on this one line. And he starts smiling and kind of grins a little bit, and he went, "No, man, that's not it." No, he said, and I said, "What's the line? What is it?" He's like, "Oh, he's stupid." And I said, "Say it, man. Come on, say the line. There's no stupid lines." And he played a little part and sang the line, and my other writer, Kyle Jacobs, and I both went, "God, that's the perfect line. Where's that been? We've been looking for that for 45 minutes. And it really wrapped up sort of the hook and spoke to the hook from this verse we were in. It was just perfect, a perfect line. And it's another lesson about that little voice in your head, that little gremlin guy, and he's the critic. He critiques everything, and don't listen to that guy ever. I was writing with Walt Wilkins. It's been 10 years ago, maybe 12. One of the best artists, writers. For me, I just love him. I just love listening to his music. And same thing happened. I was about to throw a line out, and I just went, "Man, that's just goofy. That's goofy." He went, "What is it, man?" I said, "Nah," I was a little intimidated because Walt's an amazing writer. And he said, "Man, always say it. Just say it. There's nothing dumb. Say it." And I said it, and he went, "I love that." And we ended up using a version of that thought. It was more the thought than it was the verbatim idea. So that's one thing I've learned, is don't listen to that critique that we do. And we get it from when we were kids. I got a buddy. I'm not going to say his name. He's from New Jersey, Italian family. I'm going to call him Vinny Vermicelli. Yo, Vinny. Vinny moved to Tennessee from New Jersey and was as Italian as they come, and said things like, "Hey, how you doing?" And it just was total Italian guy. And grew up in this family, small town in New Jersey, and he decided, he wasn't like a really big guy, didn't play football, didn't play really many sports, played guitar and played around with things like that. Well, he decided he'd been running around the neighborhoods with his buddies, and he was kind of fast. And he told his dad, he said, "Dad, you know what I'm going to do?" His dad went, "What?" Because "I'm going to try out for track. I'm going to try out for the track team." And his dad looked up at him and said, "You'll finish dead last." And coming from your dad or from a parent, that's really not what we want to hear. What we want is, "Go get him, son. You're going to do great." Something like that, And if you figure out in the process of being on the track team, you're a little bit too slow, then what we're going to do, son, is we're going to go get you some help with your speed. We're going to get you a coach, and we're going to get you where you need to be. Let's go do that. Instead of, "You'll finish dead last." And unfortunately, a lot of times we get that from our parents, because you don't really get a instruction manual, as a parent. You're just trying to do your best, especially when you got a bunch of kids. You got 4 or 3 or running around, and you don't think a lot of times before you say things. So we get this little critic in our head, this little gremlin running around that tells us, nah, you're not good enough. You're not fast enough. You're not smart enough. You're not tall enough. You're not big enough. And why did you make a C? You're not applying yourself. Everybody, your brother made a C. Your brother made an A. Your sister made a B. Why can't you be like your brother? And we hear that. And it's not meant to be mean-spirited by our parents or by our, friends, family. But it happens. So we get conditioned to have this little voice in our head that says, nah, I don't know. I'm writing this poem and it's just, I'm going to quit halfway through because it's just not good. I'm not good enough to be a poet. I'm a painter. I'm painting this portrait and the eyes, I can't get the eyes right. I can't paint eyes. I'm not a good eye painter. I'm going to run a marathon. No, I'll never do that. I'll never be able to train. I don't have time. How can I do that? I'll never do that. I can't. Have a conversation with that little critique guy in your head and say, shut up. That's it. It's like that line in the song. Say it. And if you're a songwriter, man, while your other writer's saying a line, something comes into your head, type it down real quick or write it down. Don't step on him while he's in the middle of his idea and interrupt him. That's rude as hell. And then later, say, what about this line? Even if it's the dumbest thought, idea, line, word you've ever come up with in your life. I'm winging these things, y'all. Sorry. You've ever come up with in your life, let it out. Because it may be brilliant. You never know. Fine line between ridiculous and brilliant. Some of the most brilliant ideas in the world have had people say, that'll never work. That's dumb. How can you be such a meathead? Come on, stop it. So, that's the thing for the day. And thank you, Adam, for throwing that line out because it reminded me once again, silence that critique. Never critique yourself during that thought process or during a creative process. Or if you're going to start a business, think big. Think, what is it? Let's not sell 25 of these. Let's sell 25 million of these. Oh, you can't do that. Yeah, you can. People do it every day because they don't listen to the critic when people tell them, that's ridiculous. You're a mad scientist. You're an idiot. So go have that conversation today. Tell them to shut up. Might be a girl, but I have a feeling, I don't know, might be a girl because, probably a guy. We're going to go with a guy. So don't listen to him. Shut him up. Banish him from your mind forever. Armor that mind. Armor it. Condition yourself not to listen to that. And whatever it is you're doing, especially if you're a songwriter, I have a feeling you're going to write better songs. And if your co-writer says, huh? So what? You said the line anyway. Maybe it strikes a thought in his or her mind and they go, oh my gosh, I got it now. Here it is. The greatest line ever in the history of songwriting. It's not dumb. Say it. All right. Y'all go silence that critic. I got a bunch of questions that have come in and I'm going to get to them in the next 1 or 2 or 3 of these. One of them has consistently been, hey, put Jane in more of these because she's awesome. Yes, she is. She's funnier than I am. And this, can't stop endurance. If you're an athlete, runner, cyclist, triathlete, go check out Kevin Leathers and his blogs, website, Facebook. He's one of the most renowned running and fitness coaches, I would say, in the country. So if you need that motivation, go check him out. He'll get you going. All right. I'll see y'all next time and tell that critic to shut the freak up. See y'all.